Hello, my gorgeous Ophiuchus, and welcome to your weekly energy check-in reading. We are just going to jump right in and get started. Let's see what Spirit has in store for you all for the week ahead. Do we want that? Yeah. All right. Not being able to see why. The forward movement. I wasn't sure which side I wanted to put that on, in the past or in the future. Okay. So it's like how to get to where I want to be and who I want to be. I feel like in the week ahead, Ophiuchus, you may be really focused on where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to nurture in your life. It's like, what's going to take the top priorities, right? What are those going to be so I can pour into them and really help them bloom and blossom so I can have some forward movement in my life? It has something to do with spring energy as well. It's like a new form of blooming or a new way of blooming. Yeah, there are tons of possibilities up ahead. It's just choosing which ones you want to really give to. For some of you, you might have love coming in at the same time. So, I feel like this is something you don't even know about, but it's like you're trying to figure out what you want to pour into. Maybe there's a bit of a pause because Spirit knows that you've got love coming in and maybe one that you'd like to nurture. So maybe it's almost slowing down the energy so that way this person can come in and then you can decide kind of adding this person in as a priority, because I feel like this type of energy coming in might be something you really truly want to nurture, this relationship, right? And you have to have enough room for that. So I feel like maybe that's what the holdup is. I want to say, if you're having a hard time really deciding what you want to put your energy into, it's like maybe the energy was a little stagnant for a while and now something I heard worth pouring into shows up, right? I feel like your intuition may have kind of tipped you off as well. You may have kind of known that something was coming in for you soon. And I feel like maybe that's what this restless, I get a restless type energy here. It's like everything I tried to pour into wasn't really taking shape, wasn't really going places. I feel like that's because someone's coming in your direction to take that leap of faith when it comes to love and relationships. This person I feel like coming in is going to be very, very genuine. It may be a little strange to your own ears what they kind of, I hear proclaiming love. It's like what they tell you, because I feel like it's a little different. Why? Because I feel like this person speaks passionately and truthfully at the same time. And I feel like that's not always a combination that you get out there in the world, but I feel like this person's going to give you that. Let's see. What else for the week ahead? Yeah, I do feel like there is something that could really take shape, a union in the future. We've got this Four of Wands energy coming in. I feel like this could be the type of person that comes in that could go the long haul, right? You might want to really start manifesting here with this person. I feel like maybe that's why things have been on hold. If they've been on hold in your life, yeah. Spirit is saying right now, really just keep focusing on the things you need to focus on, your gifts, your talents, what you're creating in this life. I feel like you're showing up really big. You've got a lot of abundance in the background blooming, especially with this Empress energy here. It's like anything you really put into is going to bloom beautifully. So whether you're masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. You're standing in the Empress energy. So it's like no matter what you touch, blooms, turns into something beautiful. Let's see. Yeah. It's a relationship. You've got this Four of Wands energy, and then you've got the Emperor and the Empress, right? You do have the right type of partner coming in, and I feel like maybe the two of you will start creating together. as a side note, for the future, that might be why the energy has kind of slowed down. It's like allowing this person to have a space to kind of step into. If the energy is too full and there's not enough room for this person to come in, it's like you might be working on this project, that project. You might actually miss the opportunity, right? So Spirit's like, well, we're just going to slow things down. We're going to give Ophiuchus the chance to kind of breathe. And then we're going to have this soulmate, this match here make their way in, so Ophiuchus can kind of fit them in the mix, right? And then they can start filling in the gaps, right, energetically, with what you want to focus on, as well as this union coming in. I feel like Spirit's almost sneaking it in. Like you didn't know it was coming. It's like part of you knew, but I feel like maybe you didn't know when it was coming. Yeah, you've been asking for it for a while, the right type of soulmate, the right type of person to come in. It's like, so it's like you knew it would come, you just didn't know when, and Spirit's kind of like sneaking it in. Yes, even you have to be surprised sometimes, right? Yeah. Spirit's kind of balancing everything out with this victory here. Passion, moving forward into this Ace of Cups. I love it. So, in the beginning, you were kind of feeling a little frustrated at the beginning of this reading. You didn't know where you were going to put your energy. It's like you wanted something to pour into, but Spirit was saying, hold on, just wait a second. It's like, don't fill in that empty space. We've got something that's going to fill it that you're really going to love. Why? Because you've been asking for it. You've been wishing for it, the right opportunity, and here it comes. So I feel like it could be coming in for you this week, Ophiuchus. You could have that right match coming in for a love opportunity. The two of you may create something very abundant, very stable, something with longevity that heads towards the future. You might be creating that together. I do get kind of like a business opportunity as well as a loving situation. Either that or the combined finances in the future will be something that will be very solid and stable, and creating that stability for the future. I do see something kind of big in the works. Some of you could be working together on side projects. I do kind of get that. I feel like this has a very spiritual reason for coming together, so there could be something more in the wings, waiting in the wings for the two of you to create together. It's kind of what I'm getting. It's like with your nurturing and their careful planning, it's like things really come together beautifully. Okay. And that's just a side note that's going out towards the future. That's not all this week, of course. But the beginning of it could be starting for you this week. All right, let's see what we've got here. All right, we've got a letter standing up. We have an A. So first, middle, last name. I didn't put a bunch out here today, but let's see what we've got. So your initials, their initials, and any other messages that may flow through here. I hear may I. Very polite, very respectful, I want to say, of you, your time, your energy, your effort. I feel like this person is going to have that type of energy coming in. This person is a very respectful person. I wanted to say respectable and respectful. So a little bit of both there. I feel like I hear worth investing in. So this person is worth your investment. And I feel like they feel that about you. You're worth the investment. Yeah, I hear the future is bright, or it's looking bright, or it could look really bright. Yeah, I hear with you. Yes, you. You. Yeah. I heard keep it moving, keep it moving. So I heard uttered a single word in the darkness. So it's like that manifestation of what you started a long time ago. This was a seed planted a long time ago that is just now coming into fruition. I feel like you've been kind of watering this seed that you planted about the partner that you want. I feel like over the course of time, you think about things that you would love to see in a partner. And I feel like you weren't kind of worried about when it was coming in, you just knew it would eventually come in. And I feel like that's the type of energy we've got here. And that's why I feel like this is so powerful, because you allowed Spirit to really get their hands in there and to create something very tailored, I want to say, to the both of you. Um, and I hear it's a very important connection as well, very important connection. I hear you'll understand soon enough. It's like maybe whatever the two of you do together really helps on a larger scale in some way. Could be for some. For others, I feel like it's just the energies that you create, the love that you two share together. That becomes, it's like I heard it becomes goals for other people. It's like, oh yeah, do you see such and such as the Ophiuchus's partner, and the way that they love each other, the way they kind of handle things together? That's goals. And I feel like that in itself, leaving others to want for more in their life, waiting for the right type of person to come into their life, not settling for less than they deserve, is a gift you give other people. So it could just be you leading by example. It's like, look how well they work through disagreements. Look how well they, weather the storms in life. Look how sweet they are to each other. Look how understanding, right? These types of things. And now it might be things that you're doing that you don't even realize, but the two of you, like I said, I had that very respectful energy. So it's like you respect each other's opinions, you respect each other's feelings. I feel like there's a lot that goes into this very healthy connection. So that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see, what else do we have for Ophiuchus for the week ahead? So like I said, not all of this is going to be for the week ahead, but for this week and then into the foreseeable future, right? All right, what do we have? Not much. Wow, huge transformation in the heart space. And I want to say this particular union is very, very protected. I want to say this is Spirit's hand, Spirit's in on this whole situation. I feel like you may have had a lot of partners in the past who've left holes in your heart. I hear that's not going to happen this time. It's like, I feel like you've worked really hard to kind of fill in those holes all on your own. But I want to say if there's anything left in there that needs to be poured into, I feel like it's coming, right? I feel like you've done all the pouring you needed to do for yourself. I feel like this is the type of person that also comes in and has poured into themselves. So, happy, whole, all on their own. And then both of you just add to each other's joy, right? I am hearing a song, and it's funny too because I woke up hearing it this morning. It kind of floated off for a while, and now it's back. It's like I hear someone who loves me and someone who needs me, right? Yeah, I hear don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me in my dreams. So it's like I feel like the two of you were fine going through life every day, doing your own thing. But I feel like, when push comes to shove, it's like you wouldn't mind having somebody to love, right? And I feel like that's the type of energy maybe that the two of you needed to be in. Um, it's like I don't need love, but maybe I could really want love. And then maybe I could find somebody that I could really need, right? It's got that loving energy attached to the word need, not so much a codependent energy, if that makes any sense at all. But that's what I'm seeing here. So, I do feel like the start of something really wonderful could be happening this week for you. All right, Ophiuchus, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.